Hey guys, it's me again, and I know it's been a while, kind of, but considering it's basically almost Halloween, I figured I'm gonna try to make a couple of videos for Halloween stuff, maybe even a Halloween special. But today we're going to be talking about the creepiest location in all of Pokemon, and you know what that is? Yes, it's the infamous Old Chateau. Basically, the Old Chateau is a creepy mansion that can be found in Eterna Forest, at the deepest ends of the forest. The first time I saw this, I didn't know what to think. I mean, the outside of the building was creepy, but I didn't think it was going to be that creepy on the inside. But boy, was I wrong when I entered the building. The music was creepy, the atmosphere was creepy, everything about this place was creepy. In fact, I was so scared that I almost swore off going into this place. But I was too interested to leave it forever. Basically, if you were persistent enough to explore this area without getting bored or freaked out by the music, then some weird things start to happen. I had to play this in slow-mo because, it was too quick for anyone to see this with me talking over it. Well, if you go in this room, you'll see a butler floating across the floor like a ghost, which is pretty freaking creepy if you ask me. Upon further exploration of the mansion, when you get to a bedroom, you'll see a little girl who stares at you. And of course, like the creepy butler, she floats away like a ghost. I thought this was really creepy when I was a kid, and I still kind of do. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the everything. Obviously, you guys didn't come to hear me talk about my childhood fears and things that I'm still scared of even today. You guys came to hear about two theories. Those two theories attempting to explain the deaths of the butler and the little girl. The first theory seems to suggest that there's a family of four: the mother, the father, and the ghost girl, and Gardenia. Gardenia and the ghost girl being sisters, according to the theory at least. Basically, the two parents had a large fortune. I mean, they do own a mansion, so that's a given. And the chef wanted that fortune. Except when the parents died, their fortune would go to Gardenia instead of the chef. So basically, the chef tries to kill her due to the fact that she's going to have the fortune. How, you may ask, that this chef will try to kill Gardenia? With poison. Okay, wow, that is quite the extreme just for a fortune to kill somebody with poison who's the heir. That chef guy might seem like a nice guy, but I sure as a heck would fire him without a second thought if he tried to poison my daughter. And apparently he also hides the very same antidote you find in the library in the trash can. I think I'll modify the theory just a teensy-weensy bit because though it's already ridiculous, it gets even more ridiculous from here on out. So the little girl accidentally eats the food. That's my assumption because I remember reading a theory that was similar to that. I'm just going to combine two theories. The butler tries to find the antidote but is killed by the chef while doing so. Okay, if this chef is so good at killing people, then how in the world did Gardenia escape alive? That's one thing this theory regrets to explain. Another thing I regret to mention is that both of the parents went out. Second off, why wouldn't Gardenia call the cops when she figured out that her sister was poisoned? Not to burst anyone's bubble, but I honestly think that this theory is a teensy bit of a stretch. More like a total stretch. There is no way that this is correct. The second theory basically has the same general premise. But this time, Gardenia is the one trying to poison the little girl because she's jealous of the fact that the little girl will become the gym leader instead of her. First off, how do we even know that Gardenia is a part of the family of four? Or even that it is a family of four? It could be a family of 10 for all we know. I'm just saying, there's extra rooms and stuff. But yeah, there's no indication that she's even a part of the family. She's just scared of the legends that the people say about that place. Second off, there's no way that this chef guy would get away with killing all of these people and just hide away as a sailor, which they do say is possible in the theory. There's no way. When you think about it, he probably would have been captured or at least subdued by somebody who was in the mansion. They would at least try to stop him. He can't kill everybody, he's just one guy. Okay, one of the servants that was on duty must have noticed the chef killing the butler. I mean, he outright did it. We don't know if he did, but if he did, they would probably call the cops and then the girl would be saved. I'm sorry guys, but I'm just gonna have to label this theory as completely bogus. It's just completely ridiculous. There are so many holes. Like, you'd think that one of those, servants that are on duty, they'd notice the chef killing the butler. They'd call the cops and help the little girl. And how is Gardenia even related to, the family members? How do we even know that she's related to any of the members of the family? There's no evidence. She's just scared of the legends from that place. There's no legit evidence to support any of this other than that little antidote in the trash can. The last theory I'm going to talk about, and I'm not going to go into too much detail on this one, is that Rotom malfunctioned and a lot of, noxious gases flew out. And yeah, I know, you probably laughed when I said noxious gases. And they killed the little girl and the butler, as in they got poisoned from them. The butler escaped first, though, beforehand, and then he came back in to save the little girl, but he was too late and died from the fumes himself. So yeah, that's a pretty weird theory if you ask me, but it's definitely more probable than the other two. Basically, that's the whole video, and maybe I'll do a Luigi's Mansion playthrough, like I said about my Ruby and Sapphire playthrough. But, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and the story is in the link in the description, and subscribe if you want to. I don't really care, but, I'll see you guys later.